Hello there, man who's not a robber.
As you can see, I am not a robber.
Indeed. How can I help you?
Actually, I am a robber, and
What?
I have this little blue book, which I'm threatening you with.
Oh no.
Please give me all of your money.
Not the little blue book. Take all my money. I don't want it.
If you want to live, what's 1 minus 4 over x plus 1 over 1 minus 2 over x minus 1?
Did it in one
We
take.
need to simplify.
Well, we have many, so you just need someone to record. Wait. Okay, let's just do that. I'm pretty sure someone will do it.
No, is that on the right where we can write a store?
Alright, so if you want to get this value called B,
You don't know.
this is shift.
Wait, Charles, we just get
If you
It's in the hall. There's like a bunch of lockers.
count
we can go into the stairwell.
units,
It's alright. I got it really good.
Go into the stairwell, and you be
so
sitting
one
there.
full pad is one
And
away.
I just run up the stairwell with the foot.
Now, since this is not in the same
Stairwell.
Yeah.
so 2 pi over 108 would be so 2 pi over 108 reduces to 5
1 minus 4. What's 1 minus 4 over x plus 1 over 1 minus 2 over x plus 2? 1.
Yeah, you're using
No, you say give me the
now
characteristics
if it's a sine curve,
of f of x.
27.
Forgot to answer some of our questions yesterday before you
The shift for cosine. And a sine curve always starts on the sinusoidal axis, so.
Alright, Ken, don't set my computer down too hard.
These are reversed. This should be a minus 27. Because the axis is here. And this would be no difference.
Watch this. I can print money with my computer.
Are you sure it's not a weed?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't see the full three, then you use 2 times.
I don't think we're oh wait.
That was too silent.
So now we know that there's a point where x cannot equal 3. So we need to find that.
You know x is 3, so then we plug in 3 to the final simplified equation to find what the y, to find the final y.
Thank you guys.
So the whole is at.
So from this, we know that the whole must be 3, comma 1/2. Right? So this is our whole. That's the point where there's no, it doesn't exist on our graph. So we need to justify why this is a whole. So
Approaches 3 from
from the right, y. Oh my
and as x approaches 3 from the left,
I wonder what y does.
y approaches half as well, but it never hits that.
Ta-da!
Vertical asymptote now. Let's write the simplified equation right here. As we know, any fraction, that's an expression. Let's write the simplified expression right here. As we know, any fraction with the denominator of 0. Oh shoot. Wait, okay, I messed this up.
It's okay, our brain cells are trying really hard. So anything,
I should be freaking brain cell 3.5.
anything, anything divided by 0.
No, it's not. I got it, shut up. Okay, ready? So as we know, any fraction with a denominator of 0 is undefined. So, we know that this cannot equal 0. Solve the denominator. We're going to solve the bottom.
Oh yeah. No, you're blocking the camera.
Yeah, everything's okay. Everything's great. We're gonna live. The robber is not gonna shoot. We know, so that x cannot equal -1. Hence, we have our vertical asymptote.
Justify it.
Now we have to justify the existence of that asymptote. So you're not doing well. Can we start this over?
No.
Wait, no, we're good. It's good.
No,
it's good.
just-
I like.
No,
Okay.
we're the brain cells. We mess up.
Okay.
So to justify the to justify
What is this?
to justify the existence
Wait,
of
I need sticky notes for my art project.
no, stop. Leave
No,
it alone.
Okay.
To justify the existence, we'll say as x approaches -1 from the right, y approaches. Wait, what's the graph?
Shoot, yeah, it's
Wait, does it go down
it
or
goes
up?
down.
Goes down,
Wait.
so it's negative. No, it's infinity.
Negative. It's negative.
Because it's from the right, so
So it
it's
goes down?
infinity.
What? Oh,
no,
it's
it
like
comes
this
from
and
the
this.
it comes from the right.
Is it
No,
like
it's going
that?
down. No, it's
No, I
going
thought it
down.
was going down.
Oh,
No.
is it like this? Or like
Okay, wait, I have a picture. Wait, no, I don't need that. No, somebody else has a picture of the graph.
No, it's like no,
Wait,
the graph.
wait, okay,
the
we
graph
have
is
to
like listen, the graph is like this.
Yeah,
So-
so it's negative.
It's
going
negative?
down. It's going to negative
Okay.
infinity. So it goes to negative infinity. And as x approaches -1 from the left, y approaches.
Positive infinity! Woohoo!
Alright, so this is the vertical asymptote.
so. 1x divided by 1x is, you guessed it, 1.
Well, I was guessing two, but okay.
Okay. So that means horizontal asymptote is at y equals 1.
Okay, so
Right.
after consulting with
Yes,
my
it is.
with the other brain cells, we have discovered that if the degree in the denominator is larger than the degree in the numerator for x, then the horizontal asymptote is 0. And if the degree in the numerator of x is larger than the degree in the numerator of the if the degree of x in the numerator is larger than the degree of x in the denominator, then there is no horizontal asymptote. However, in this situation, we have the same degree. Therefore, we find the ratio of the two x's. And in this situation, it's 1. Therefore, or the horizontal asymptote is 1. Y equals 1. Anyway, we need to find the x-intercepts. So, how do we, let's write the expression once again. So we have x minus 1 over x plus 1. Oh my god. X plus 1. So, to find the x-intercepts, because that's what we're looking for right now.
We need an equation though to find x.
To find the x-intercepts, we're going to plug in 0.
Aha. This says that to find the x-intercepts, you need to plug in 0 for y.
Okay. Okay. So x minus 1 over x plus 1 equals 0. So x minus 1 equals 0 and x equals 1. Wow! So that means that the x-intercept has to be at 1, 0. Wow, impressive.
That means that x-intercept has to be at 1, 0. I agree. Good job, good job.
Okay, now we're gonna go, so after that you can type.
Wait, shoot.
Okay, so we're gonna be finding the y-intercept. So we're gonna rewrite our simplified expression of the equation.
It has to be an equation though to find the intercept.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, equation. So, now that we have, so in order to find the y-intercept, we have to find what value of y would when x is 0. So let's plug in 0. So, now that we know the y value would be -1 while x is 0, we know the y-intercept is at 0, -1. And we know that we only we know that it's only 1 because the vertical asymptote is x equals -1, meaning that only one of the graphs would be able to intersect with the y-axis and not 2.
And also it's a function.
Alright, so we're going to find the graph of this equation. So now that we know where the hole is, where the vertical asymptote, the horizontal asymptote, the x-intercept and y-intercepts are, we're going to graph it. So that's the horizontal asymptote, we're going to label it. And then we are going to graph the vertical asymptote. Do not.
It's called vertical because it goes up and down. And the horizontal. Horizontal because it goes
X
left
intercept and y-intercept are. We're going to graph those first.
right.
And then we will focus on graphing the other stuff. Ooh.
Exotic. Salvaje. That's Spanish.
So let's graph the x-intercept, which is 1, 0.
It's called x-intercept because it intercepts the
Stop.
x-axis at that point.
Stop cluttering our mind. we need the carbs.
And the y-intercept at 0,
So we know who's
negative
the
1.
useless brain cell.
Doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, yes it does. So intercept or y-intercept. So that's our graph. Let's label it and make sure people realize that this is the graph.
So
Wow.
Our y-intercept, our x-intercept, our asymptotes. Oh, our hole. We forgot our hole.
Oh no!
No,
Our-
we have
I
to get
knew
our
we
hole.
forgot the
Okay.
hole.
So it's
So
at
our hole is at
3.
3 1/2. So that is
Right?
3
We'll do that right.
1/2.
So you can signify a
Wait,
hole by making an open circle.
Because open circles have holes. Oh wait!
That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Isn't it because they're not on hole?
Because this is
So,
Be
okay,
quiet.
so
You
that is
have
our
it
hole, our x-intercept, our y-intercept, asymptote, and
Guess what else has
asymptote.
holes? Swiss cheese.
You
You guys have dirty minds.
okay, so this is there's a bonus problem. Bonus.
What's the bonus problem?
Oh, it's very
What's
true.
that's
X
only
to the
2x
fifth.
squared minus y squared.
Y to the 5th.
Y to
Not-
the 5th.
Alright, so that's
Oh, wait,
32
oh,
is
factor.
32 is 2 to the 5th. So we're gonna go 2x minus no wait. Wait, is it minus or plus? Wait.
It's minus.
Minus and then all the rest is plus?
No,
Or
it's
it's,
plus
it's
minus.
alternate. Okay.
It's minus?
It's minus, right?
Minus?
I think it's minus.
We'll test it out later.
Okay, it's minus.
Okay, so then and so 16 x to the 4th plus
Gross, yeah.
8x cubed
Are you
y
sure?
minus 4x squared.
Wait a minute. I don't
this
think this is
right?
right.
Something's
No, this is
wrong.
ending with a negative. That's not possible. So it has to be
Incorrect.
plus. So if you expand it, it doesn't get the right answer. This is supposed to be a plus. This is the correct answer. Oh, thank God. Now, hopefully, we don't have any more math to do.
7-Eleven.
The hole is the 3 negative half, and the vertical asymptote is x equals -1, and horizontal is y equals 1.
What about the x and y intercepts?
Oh shoot, the y-intercept is y equals 0, -1, and the x-intercept is 1, 0.
Alright, time to get an A on my test.
Use your test class. Good luck.
done. At least it's not the 35 from yesterday.